Right, here we are. We're going up a little side track that not many people use. It gets you as hordes of people coming out today because the sun's out and it's a Saturday. Quite often I go elsewhere when it's going to be hoardy, what I call hoardy. Right, I'm just going to zoom in over there too. Through that gap there you can see Old Pier and Breen down. Through there. You can hear the bells of the church in Weston-super-Mare, or it could be St Lawrence Church in Custoke that are ringing. There might be a wedding or something. Anyway, I'm climbing up this more quieter path. It's stony and greener and lusher. It's not the landscaped one. And it's easier going up it than down it. I'll come out at a stile in a minute. I've just had to take my coat off because it has suddenly got quite warm in the sun, and it will be at least midday-ish now. But I'm going to be trying to keep on some of the quieter tracks. I won't be doing the bridle paths where I go near the silo farm, near Sam Farm. I'm not doing that today because I think there's a great possibility the cows and calves will be out in those fields today. So I thought, well, I've done them a few times now, and it gives me a chance to come over here and do this a bit as well, which can get left out. And I like to have a change of route. So I'm still dressed quite wintry. I've had to put my coat on the back of my rucksack for now. And because it's too hot to wear. I mean, I still got 2 t-shirts on and a winter jumper. But it can change. I can always take one of the t-shirts off if necessary. I've tied my hair up as well. I've tied my hair up now. Here we are at the old stile. Like I say, not many people use this route, and it saves me having to walk uphill with the herd. Of course, they're doing up the National Trust car park, so only a quarter of it is open to the public. So a lot of people have had to park in. They have to do a bit more walking, basically. They'll have to park further down in Sand Bay and then walk here. Now, someone with a business head would do a shut-off service, wouldn't they? Because some people don't like walking, or they might be old and they can't walk that and this. Anyway, let me just put the camera down while I climb over. Just leave it like that a minute. It's little Sony. Sony has the main job of videoing now, and Kodak, because it needs a new battery, only does the photos. If there's anything left at the end, I might do one video, but it's proving now without a new battery, even with a charger, it will last a little bit longer with the charger, but what I find, it freezes. I don't know what makes it happen, if it gets overheated or what. But it's doing it in the winter. I don't like to risk it yet. Let's get out and do a bit of the walk first, in the areas where most people don't go, if you know what I mean. We'll be reaching those areas in a minute. So this is a nice little quiet path here. Is it? Yeah. We'll go up to the gate and see if there's any cows, but basically we're going down that way. And we're going off track. We're going off track when I go down that way. Are you? Yeah. Yeah, there's a drinking trough there, so they do have cows in here as well, by the way. They do move them about. The cows will eat everything here. You know what I mean? Cow parsley the lot. We just go up to the gate and see what we can see. I got my bag. I just keep an eye on my bag. because I've got my coat on there. Taken everything off, of course. And at the moment, there's hordes of people by the... Hordes and hordes of people by the Trig.point. Not a sign of a cow in this field, but there could be. I can see something at the top end. But when I do it, I'm going to be coming from down the lower track down there when I do it. But there's no cows in here and no sign of cowpack. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave that there for a minute and take a photo. While the sun's out. The last photos I took over here was dull and grey. Just let me take a picture of my Sony. The little Sony. I've taken a picture of you, little Sony. Of course, the good thing about this one, I was thinking the other day, oh, I won't be able to charge it up if it goes flat. I've got 2 spare batteries for this. Have you? Yeah. I got 2 spare batteries. So I can use this as much as I like, knowing I have 2 batteries on top. And I do really like to have a spare one. Like, the other one seems to be totally knackered in the Kodak. I don't even know where I can get batteries from. Well, you can get them on Amazon. I know all that. I know you can. Are you going to the Trig.point? There's nobody at it at the moment. It's all alone. The wild women that were around it have gone. Yeah, what I'm doing, I'm going to go up to the Trig.point and I'm bearing down there. There's a nice little bunch of cow parsley, not cow parsley, cowslips. Hey? Right, over and out. Right, I'm now entering the sheep track. Is that what this is? So it could be, I don't think there are goats here. Sheep track. Just have to be careful because there's a long roll down if you go that way. So I'm following this almost hidden path. Unless you know it. People don't even see you from the top when you're on it, so you can actually get down and do the lower path. A few people know it. And at the moment, it's not too brambly. It's a good time to do it now before active growth, like real active growth. I think I came here once, it was really brambly and really difficult. And of course down there is a way I also go to get on the beach when I feel like it. There's a track down there. If I did it the other way around, came back that way, I would get down on the beach there and walk back that way. I haven't done that for a long time, so it's nearly time I did that instead, really. Is it? Yeah. It's nearly time I did that. I've seen the wardens, or whatever you call them, who care for the sandbathing. I've seen them up here shredding and clearing. And like I say, this is a nice quiet route. It's not overused, but somebody does use it because it wouldn't even be here. Bird watchers know of it. And people who want to get away from the main track. Because, I mean, at the moment, you get loads, you get what I call the herds. And of course they follow the designated pathways, don't they? They follow the designated pathways. I didn't go up the shop early this morning and get me paper like I normally do on a Saturday. I only buy a paper once a week. Oh, it is quite brambleised, look. Don't matter, I'm still going to walk through it. It's not all the way like this. This section's often left like this and people won't risk it. Either for ticks or for the fact that you get scratched. But the plants will give way to you. Will they? Yeah. There is a gap. If you look for where your feet are going, you can actually squeeze through it. See? And I've got trousers on. I wouldn't, and it's not like it all the time. It's just little patches now and again. And there will be a bloke, usually a bloke, who carries a pair of clippers and will just prune that bit. But he doesn't want anyone to know about it either. Because you do have dedicated bird watchers in there. Animal watchers, wildlife people. But you can, like I said, the plants will give and let you through. And they know me, they know I come here about once, twice a year. And it's not even overgrown yet. And you imagine if that doesn't have if nobody does anything to that over the next couple of months, it could be impossible. But like I said, we have got wildlife people and the rangers who do a little bit of tidying. But you can duck and dive. You can duck and dive, and it's not all the time. So if you can get through these patches. I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a jungle explorer. I'm 72 now and still doing it. Now you think, God, I ain't going to get through that. You do, you can. You've got tough trousers on. You've got a tough jumper on. You've got your rucksack protecting your back. Obviously there could be 1,000 ticks here. This is the biggest risk I always take. There's the stile. There's the stile. I've got good strong boots on as well. And very, very thick socks. Have you? Yeah. Hark. I can hear somebody. Oh, look at this little bunch of cowslips there. Now I don't know whether to go on that path or that one. Haven't decided. Haven't decided yet. There's two paths to take. I'm not going on the beach, so I'm not climbing down the rocks today. Just take a picture of that. Yeah, when I want to go on the beach, I go down here, and there's an area of rock which you can climb down. I just come to it so you can see. See that bit of rock sticking out there? Well, I climb down that. I climb up it when I want to do the opposite. But I'm not going down there today. So I'm following the base pathway all the way to the end, which is full of brambles. It's very brambleised. Not many people use this route. I could have done the easy way, just nipped into that field, right? But me, no way. I like to get... The only risk you got is ticks when you walk through here. You could get covered in ticks, that's the only problem. Then you come to another stile, and you are in the field. Oh, look at that lovely view. Put the camera there a minute. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that view from here. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at all the cowslips. They really are having a fun time. It's not for the faint-hearted this way, because there are some sheer drops en route there. Right, now I could have got across the stile, come down there. There's another route that way. And then you can come through here, which I've done. Hopefully I'm not covered in ticks. It is a risky... But you don't get any deer here. Well, you might do. I don't know. There could be deer. What a lovely view though, isn't it? What a lovely view. When I first found this walk years ago, I really enjoy it because not many people come here. You got it all to yourself. Just you and the birds and the flowers. I can hear people though. The good thing about this path is you got it to yourself most of the time. And if I meet anyone, it's usually a single person. Quite often a bird watcher. But it's a sheer drop from here. Like you've got this bit of bush. You've got about 3 inches and then it's whoosh, down like that. So don't slip. Some lovely flowers there. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm videoing most of this bit because it's such a lovely little walk. It's so pretty with the flowers and everything. See? You've got all that. I was right up there a minute ago and I followed a little tiny sheep path. Hardly noticeable unless you know. See the little birds twittering? I don't know what sort of bird that is, but there's the stile I came through earlier. Look at the beautiful blue sky today. We've so missed it. Have you? Yeah. I've so missed it. If I zoom in there, you can got a nice view of Flat Holm through there. Look, see it? It's Flat Holm. I've been on there, of course. Spent the day out there. Went out on the tide and came back on it. Let's come back a bit. I'd rather be doing this in a war zone, I'll tell you that. This is peace. This is peace. Imagine those reporters who go to Gaza and places like that. God, I know it must be an experience, but to be quite honest, I'd rather isolate peace every time out here. Look at it, so gorgeous. Take another picture, Shell. You don't do this bit very often, so you can afford to spoil yourself with it. I'm carrying on videoing, I think. Yeah. I can always cut this video in half, you see, if it gets too long. Because the little Sony really does good videos, you know. And not as good as the other Sonys I've got. And the Kodak does. But why not use it for the videoing? Until I get some bloody new battery. It's just so lush. This is a good time to come. It's nice on a very hot day as well, mind. Is it? Yeah. You've got all the rocks that you can see down here, look. I walked all along the beach earlier. And of course, when I lived nearer the wood, I would always walk through the wood over here. I never used to get a bus. But now I live over the other side of town. I get the #1 bus now. And on a nice day, sometimes if I feel I've got the energy, I will walk back through the wood, which I still like doing, by the way, and still walk home, probably go shopping. Look at this beautiful scene of blueness, you know? Beautiful scene of blueness. Hello, Crowy, how you doing? You want a picture taken? Hey? You following me? Yes, you are. Keeping an eye out, hey? I'm going to turn off for a bit. I'll get into a dodgy bit now.